The night she died, I came home from the hospital and I went to school the next day, which was a big mistake on my part. Because everybody knew, and when people are talking about you, walking into a classroom, and it was just it was overwhelming. I guess it was a little too much for me to handle. I didn't freak out or anything, but things were just not good emotionally for me.
Well, it was over summer, so I had a while. It wasn't that bad, but word spread in my town. Word spreads pretty fast. So some of the people I haven't talked to didn't come to any the services. Kind of would come up to me and say stuff, but it wasn't that awkward, I guess.
Well, my dad died on a Wednesday, and I didn't go back till the following Monday. But my teacher told my whole class, and so they'd all made me cards, which was really nice, actually. It was hard going back. It was kind of weird, just because I remember walking in the room and everyone was kind of looking at me because they all knew what had happened. And I was in 4th grade, and I was really shy at the time anyhow, and so it made me feel really uncomfortable. But I had this one friend who was amazing, and she didn't say anything to me at all. She just came up to me and gave me this little teddy bear that she brought me, and she gave me this really big hug, and just that by itself made me feel really good. So, but I don't know, it was hard for a while, but I don't want to say that people forget about it after a while, but they don't look at you and say, oh, she's the one that lost a parent. That doesn't always stick. So
it was hard because the first day I went back to school was the day after my dad actually died, and I don't really know why I did that. I just felt the need to go to school, and I broke down and started crying in the middle of first period. So I was in 6th grade when it happened, and I don't like crying in front of people, so that really didn't help much. So I had to go home, and I was out for I don't know, half a week. Then when I went back, everyone knew. And my first period class was really nice. They put a bunch of little stuffed Beanie Babies in my locker. So that really made me feel good. But then later on during the day and throughout the week and a while, just random people would come up to me and say, did your dad just die? And I'd be like, that's none of your business. And I would kind of just walk away. And then people would actually talk about it, and I would be right there. And I guess they think they're talking about it quiet enough so I don't hear, but they don't talk that quietly. I can hear them, and that really got me upset.
I took 2 weeks off before going back to school. When I went back, all the kids, the principal told all the kids, it was a private school, so it was only about 40 kids, but he told all the kids that I lost my parent, and I was really mad because I didn't want anyone to know. So they treated me different for about a couple weeks, and then I got up on the loudspeaker and said, stop treating me differently.
I felt like a robot. I felt like I was just doing the same thing over and over again. And it was difficult because you went back to school where nobody knew what you were going through. And they tried to help, but they couldn't really because they didn't know how to. So it was really difficult for me. But it got easier as time went on, definitely.